Alrighty then. An actually interesting set in Gen 8, like, say it ain't so. I'm...
Don't worry, I'll fix it shortly.
Yeah, I am of course being facetious, but hey. What would we like?
Let's go heads.
You got it.
Can I go second, please?
Okay, yep. I may have to switch off on this then, we will see, because, Yep. Yeah, I'll probably have to switch off of this, but that's fine. We will, make do as is at the moment and see how stuff goes from there. This deck might just be crazy enough that it doesn't actually matter, but it probably will. Gonna quit ball, discarding... Trading... Boss is probably the pick here, considering the rest of this hand. Yeah, that's fine, because we have a new card in this set that can actually bring that back at points, so it's reasonable. Yeah, this is why I'm probably going to have to switch off of this one, but again, we'll see how it goes, because again, you might just be ridiculous enough with this deck that it won't actually matter, but yeah, we'll see. I'm going to Pikarom the Coalossal back into the deck. I want to grab a second one of these to make sure that I have reasonable enough stuff. Gonna bench another Jirachi down, and then I'm gonna Dedenne discarding the fighting energy. To do a draw. Going to use the Jirachi in active at this point. I mean, I don't think there's a reason not to get her. I'll grab the Hapu here. Can't use it obviously going first, but that is totally fine. I have an attach, I just don't know if it's worth doing on turn 1, because, like, what am I attaching to? I guess attaching to one of these is probably okay, because Coalossal does have enough damage output to hit through weakness and stuff and be fine. So that will do for now. And we will actually get to wake up this time, so huzzah.
Undermine.
Yep. It's pretty good with Boltund, isn't it? Being able to electrify for free.
Back call?
Yep.
Probably grab that. Still think I need to grab that even though I have it already in play.
That's reasonable, yep.
I'm not even sure if that saves it, is the thing.
Coalossal I believe does 130, so by itself it would. I just need the I need a Ziggy to get that as well, which is
I should at least force you to have it.
yeah, it's a lot more effort for me to get that far at the moment, so that's not unreasonable. I need a lot. To be fair, I need a hell of a lot if I want to actually get an attack like that next turn, and I don't believe this hand has got everything that could facilitate it. But we'll see.
don't. I want to get the energy, but I don't know if I want to play this turn is the issue here.
That's also fair, yeah.
So I think we will play it, discarding Eldegoss V and switch.
Okay, yep. Zoom in on that. Good old Stadium, Special Energy, and Tool if there is still one available. I don't remember if there is or not.
There is.
Aha! We did put more in this deck, I think. Yep, yeah, that's right, we did put the air balloon in for... Yep, so Speed Lightning is also available.
Since we don't need to attach to the Boltund, I think we'll put this here.
Yep, mandatory draw 2.
And we will electrify.
Yep. So, 2 lightning energy attached into bench any way that you like. It's only one mon to attach to here, but that is completely fine. Yep. And there they go.
I know what you're thinking, Pepper, but there's thoughts here as well.
Okay. Could have done with something slightly better there, but that's fine. We'll just play the Hapu here. Well, those are cards that exist in the game of Pokemon, that is for sure. Let's see. I think we'll probably grab that for sure. Probably has to be that. So, grab those and pitch this lot. As we go.
Yep.
We will Pokémon Eldegoss to grab our Coalossal. Give that a good old shuffle. Yeah, gonna red candy into said guy. So we have that. We will... Yeah, we'll use the Jirachi. I mean, net seems pretty good. Even if it is just a try again moment here, it seems pretty good. Yep, we'll use the scoop up net, pick this thing up, go to there, go again. Well, we'll do it again. Sometimes you just need to thin just that little bit further, right? So we'll bench it, we'll use the scoop up net again, and do that. We'll try third time here. See if we can get something a little bit better. Answer is
no one told you
no.
to ban more wishes from its wishes.
Yeah, answer is not really. Like, I know that looks like it helps. At the moment, it's a little bit awkward for that. Okay, I guess we'll have to bounce with a Viridian then. Not the ideal one, but that's fine. I'm just trying to think how the rest of this turn has to play out then, based on what I've got. Losing. Yeah, gee, Jirachi, how come Scoop Up Net let you have 3 Stellar Wishes? It's a genie, that's why. Literally. Alright, I think I
forgets when it's picked up in an
True.
Oh,
I think I am just gonna have to put it down, and I'm just gonna have to switch here. I really want to use the Viridian first, but it's probably still better just to tap here, because research is pretty good. Okay, I think that's going to be a reasonable time to then use the thing. We'll pitch Hapu for Viridian, Grab ourselves out a fire energy here. It's one of the main components I've been missing. I mean, I guess you've kind of got to like boss electro power, which is possible, but like, unfortunately, don't really have a better Pokemon to attach to here. I think so. I think I will just do that and just target generator to get it to there, and that is going to have to do for just now. Yep.
Viridian Force discarding Quick Ball.
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's Viridian, right?
Viridian.
Sorry, I thought you.
Nope.
That was a Viridian player.
Nope. The quick ball is getting discarded for the
Yeah.
stadium.
Yeah, I just noticed. I was like, hang on, what did that quick ball discard? Why is it such an? Oh wait.
Yep. Yep. It's alright. I heard. It's fine.
Quick Ball discarding Switch.
Yep. Yep.
Stadium.
Yeah, we knew that was available.
Detonate.
Yep, that is discard 2 energy switch cards. Fair enough. Yep. Respect.
The annoying thing is it would almost be there. Electromagnetic radar. I'm just gonna keep these in second pile because
Yeah, Tapu Koko can get those. Yeah. Yep.
I haven't supported yet, right?
No, you didn't, so...
I'll play the Electropar and research.
Okay, yep.
Quick Ball discarding electromagnetic radar.
Yep. It's pretty good.
And dance to the ancients.
Mm-hmm. Gets those two.
Actually, should I?
I mean...
I'm wondering if I should retreat out first and get the energy somewhere that's a bit more stable.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see what... Yeah. I mean, I guess if you want it on the Boltund, this would probably be the best time to do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I guess, is there a
be
reason
eventually
not to
do
just
that.
go into the Pikarom? If that's going to be the end
kind of
goal
worried
anyway.
about that vitality band.
I mean, that is fair. I'm just like, what else are we hitting with then? Considering you've just put Wonderlab in place, so, and you've already attached the turn. That's like, I don't know where else we're going with it.
Coco,
You'd have had to have done some energy switch stuff before.
Yep, which got
Boltund this turn.
which got taken out by the Dene. So
and we'll full blitz.
yep. I wonder what guy they might be going on. Oh, gee, what a shocker. Okay, I think I do have to kind of just go for it, to be fair. Alright.
Prize, right?
Yes, one prize. We will draw. Well, if half of this is going to get tossed anyway, let's actually get the attacker that I would want out here. Going to discard the second boss for the quick ball here. Let's actually grab our Sandy Man, because, yeah, that's what I would have liked the time before. It's fine. I guess the Vitality Band can go there, because they're going to bounce for Dojo. So, like, I've already got that anyway, and we know the research from our previous Jirachi, so we will get our 7. Oh, only just getting there, though, jeez. Let's go board there. It's frustrating that I can't quite get a second coal, otherwise this would be reasonable of just be like retreat out and use the Sandaconda. But I can't, so this guy is unfortunately going to have to go down, which is not great. I don't really think there's a reason to do anything else crazy here, so we will Flame and Avalanche for the 340, thanks to the Dojo and being behind on prizes.
That Pikachu noises.
Yeah.
Speed lightning.
Yep.
So that is enough.
Yes, sir.
So we'll Bolt Storm.
Yep, for 190. For anyone who's unsure, plus 30 for each lightning that have in play. Yeah, Rachi's the obvious one to go out because we do have the thing there. And yeah, I'm sorry, this probably shouldn't have been the matchup thing, but this is the end of the game because we have that and we have an Eldegoss to get the boss. So, thinking that, sorry. It's one of those hit and miss sort of bits. It's like you either, with what you're bringing, is you either bring this or you bring the thing that this doesn't do as well against in the Rillaboom. It was going to be one of the two, but I can bring the other thing. We'll see what that's like. Because there is a third deck that I can play if I need to today, but we don't necessarily have to anyway. So keep this one aside for now, for showing off in a bit. And what would you like? Do you wanna just dingy it with it, or do you wanna flip the coin? Yeah. Yeah. If that's
generally this deck wants to go second.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. I just thought I'd ask anyway because it's worth seeing. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I forget if we have 2 or 3 of them in at this point, but it does happen, unfortunately. Yeah, it's one of those things if it's gonna happen. Alright, quick ball, discarding a psychic. Because it was either this or the other bit within it. It was like I wanted to show the coal, but sorry, it was probably not the best thing for it. Right, those are there. That's available. I think one of those is a miss, but that's fine. So one there. One of those, unfortunately. Okay, grab ourselves Dragapults. We will tap the Vachi. Treasure's a pretty good hit. Use the treasure, discarding... I guess the ordinary rod is probably not going to be used here. Grab ourselves, when I can find him, the Inkay. One attach of a psychic down there, and that will be the turn. Go ahead.
Boltund, switch.
Okay, yep.
And don't want to give you more cards, so we'll research.
Makes sense, yep. Oh, yeah, I can understand. Yep.
There or back call.
This is still pretty good considering Electrify is a strong option here to charge up, like, yeah, your bench dude. This is still pretty strong.
Get that. I'm gonna get this, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna play it exactly right now.
Well, you did kind of use research, so it can't be used this turn. But yeah, I get what you mean though. Like next turn, it's a potential thing.
And we'll electrify.
Yep. Yeah, makes sense. Alright, we will draw. Well, I have the VMAX, so I think that just immediately goes down. I guess I'm gonna tap Mirachi first. It's kind of a weird spot for stuff there, but it pays off though. One of two reasonable choices. I think Treasure's probably the best option here. We'll discard Research for that to grab ourselves when I find right at the bottom of the deck. Fantastic. Grab ourselves the Malamar. Shuffle that. Go there. Use the Malamar to grab that Psychic that I had before. Scoop up net Irachi. And then Mani, because that's what's going to be the thing instead of Research.
Oh, you are very lucky.
Yeah, probably. yeah, that would have hurt a bit.
It only bottom decks your hand, but it's in your hand side. The button's smart, but it's not that smart.
Okay. Quick ball discarding. Oh, do I want to No, I want to discard the Rachi here because I haven't attached the turn yet. So we're going to grab ourselves another Dragapult here. Because, yeah, attach for turn can go down on that guy, that's not a problem. And, yeah, we have a Max Phantom to do 130 to the active. I want to hit the Pikarom, I'm just not sure if it's going to matter, because it's, like, hard to like ping off of that. If I hit it up to that, then it's like 180. I guess it's not the end of the world. I'm just like, does it make more sense hitting here? What am I trying to do is the end game is the thing here. Just put the 5 on the Pikarom. I'm sure I can figure it out. I think I've got enough scoop up nets and stuff available. I might be able to do it. Yep.
Air balloon.
Is it needed on that right now?
Oh no, it isn't. Fair point.
Just thinking for the longevity here is like, I don't know if you need it on a thing that's already got energy on it.
Undermine.
Yep. Well, I couldn't keep you from it either way, really.
I'm gonna be redundant here.
That's fair.
Or should I? This is 2 pings away from dying. There's not really much I can do about that. So you know what? I think I do have a school of thought here.
You want to retreat first if you're gonna do that. Yeah.
Retreat first, energy switch.
Yep. You're just gonna be like, I knew there was a reason I was air ballooning the thing. Yep. Yeah, it's not unreasonable. Like, at this point, it feels like a what am I gonna do about it sort of move, doesn't it? Cause, yeah, there ain't no way I'm clearing that. I do have the VMAX, so there is at least that. So the thing is, 170 on the bench is exactly enough to knock this guy out as well, which probably means he's gonna have to be the active one here, which I think is fair, but I'm still gonna retreat out first because we can use Malamar to recover stuff there. So we're gonna go with the Rachi. That's the wrong search card. We're doing this again. Because I need a bit more than that. So we're gonna do the pepper special. We're gonna scoop it up, switch to whatever, and then switch out. Yeah, to do that. So scoop up puts it back, switch puts it in. So for anyone who's keeping track, we will go again. Try and get an actual supporter. Well, I mean, I technically hit a supporter, but I don't know if that's the one that I really want. Uh-oh. The hell do I do with that? You're on one card. Problem is, it's still not enough, even if I do. Yeah, a bit of a barf moment on that one. If I don't, though... No guts, no glory. I'm gonna quit board discarding my other switch because I need to get to Dene here, I think.
Fair.
At least it diversifies the threats a bit. It's like, yeah, you can tag vault the Dedenne and that's the thing, but then you're not hitting the guy who's actually threatening you. So, yeah, we're gonna Dedenne, we're gonna get 6. Well, technically not punished. That's kind of annoying, actually, but technically not punished. Shit. Well, I mean, I have the Switch still, but it's not looking great, admittedly. We have a manual attached, that's why I haven't used the Malamar. Which I think we do now need to just put somewhere. Which I guess will probably be here. This guy's probably getting knocked out, but again, if it does, it's not like the total disaster for me. And then, yeah, we're going to shove the 5 on the Boltund. So, yeah, with the Max Phantom. It does, yeah. even a
that
Dedenne.
also helps massively.
I was really hoping to get Power Plant there so I could just, like, stop it, but nah. Power Plant would have been pretty devastating overall in this situation, I think.
Quick Ball discarding Marnie.
Yep.
It's ironic how the power plant is mostly used to fight the electric deck nowadays.
Maybe it's absorbing all of their electricity. Usually it's the other way around, I know, but there's no Electabuzz in the deck, so...
At this stage, the wall that's not on screen is just a bunch of Dedenays.
How many of those are there? There's 2 of those still in there. Honestly, it's probably that. Speed lightning.
Yep.
I'm just gonna make sure this is shuffled. Okay, that's devastating. But can I afford not to have damage onto the big fucker right here is the thing. And I think that answer is no, so we are going to Bulkner.
Yep. You are really quiet, by the way.
No, sorry. My microphone's not that far away, hang on. Button pushed, is it getting any better?
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
2 electric powers. And Dragapult GX knocking out the Dragapult VMAX.
Yep, and that's 260 here. And okay, well, we might have something that I can still do. It's not pretty, but of course the supporter I needed was the next card after what I could get, so such is the way. And said supporter is Marty, so I suppose it's better than nothing, but man, it is just not good enough though. Alright, thin the deck down at least a little bit with Spinner to grab that. Gonna place another Dragapult down. Just trying to think, it's like I feel like there should still be a way of at least doing something here, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Let's pay the retreat, go out to Rachi, because I don't have any basic psychics in this card. No, I do, I have the other two, but it's like, I do need to get the tap here, I think. Because there's one thing I really need above all else here, and I can't fucking draw it. Yeah, this is as good as over, to be honest with you, but I'm going to play until I see that it's done. We're gonna attach, we're gonna Malamar, we're gonna scoop up Netbarachi, yeah, chuck it in the discard and punt it as far as it can. Whatever, and we're gonna use the Jet Assault to do 140, because I shift it. It doesn't matter whether it's 60 or 140, but do the thing anyway.
60, so I would need a fair amount to do this.
I did just see 2 Electro Power get burned. That's the only reason I'm like thinking I might still have half a chance.
Speed Lightning Energy.
Yep.
Still think the option here is to go in here and Tandem Shock.
Okay, so we get hit for the 160 and the paralysis. To that.
You'd need a hard switch, and you can't skip up net this.
I mean, I can evolve.
Fair.
That is a mechanic that exists. Okay, okay. Just like
also leaving this active is in the same sort of position.
Yeah, 160 is still that sort of frustrating number where, because I have 320 HP, I do still get KO'd by consecutive hits. So we still have a lot of work to do here. Gonna treasure discarding Jirachi. Have exactly that. That's pretty unlikely scenario to happen, but of course they're at the bottom of the deck as well, what I really needed here, but that's fine. Gonna grab ourselves another Dragapult. That much is always happening. Yeah, so like that's getting benched, there's no qualms about that. Because I do have the VMAX, so I think I will have to throw this up. Gone there. It's down, it's down, it's down. Well, I think the easy one is that the Malamar kind of has to go on the new guy, right? Because otherwise I'm not going to have enough HP to survive any attack. So, regardless, that has to happen. It's just what do we do from there? I don't know. I can't really afford to bench that, can I? No, so I'm gonna have to just research ship all of that lot. There may have been something I could have defined with a treasure, but I'm not sure. Well that's not bad, but it still doesn't get me to frickin'... How have I not drawn a power plant in this entire fucking game? That's just unbelievable. Like, I know there's one here, but that shouldn't matter. This is ridiculous. Okay, is there any reasonable way out then? Is that... That's where I wish I could have used a Mewtwo, but I guess, I mean I could have, but like, I wouldn't have been able to do that enough. Frustrating, frustrating, frustrating. I just wouldn't have had the bench space if I put the Mewtwo down, because there's something else I also didn't draw that I kind of needed here. We have a Horror Psychic, so that's going down. I mean, again, I've just got to play until I know that, until I see that stuff doesn't happen, right? We're just gonna Jet Assault for the 140 here.
Speed lightning energy?
Yep. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
I'm so pissed because I really shouldn't even be in... Oh wait, no, that's okay. Are we just hitting the active?
Actually, let me think here.
Two prize knockout.
Yeah, this is not a VMAX, so it's not gonna give you a free prize hit.
Well, I can dig for it. Give me 1 second here. Electromagnetic radar discarding Tag Switch and Guzmahala.
Mm-hmm.
Get that out, then the numbers down here. Oh, sorry, what I grabbed was...
Yeah, I saw.
Pikarom.
It's fine. So wait, are we not using the thingies, or are we discarding other stuff to use the radar, or what? What's happening here?
I discarded a... I'm using the radars. I discarded Guzmahala and Tag Switch.
Tag switch, right? Okay, and so then we're using right. Just want to make absolute sure that
Yeah,
of what's
I'm
happening
thinning here.
Yeah.
If I'm going as deep as I can, I should probably use Eldegoss here to get research.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's
What
gonna
are you
get
digging
lost.
for? Think about it. What are you...
Boss's orders? There's 2 of them.
Think about it.
Oh, yeah, no, then I shouldn't do that. Yeah, no. Yeah,
Sorry
stupid.
to coach, but...
Yeah, we'll get the Dedenne.
The Labrum still gets lost sound, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And Pikachu does not evolve into that.
It would be funny though.
Rai break.
And that doesn't hit it. Okay, I've attached for turn.
Yep, that was a speed lightning.
140, and that's...
I believe we regular retreated, didn't we? So
With a big charm on the Raichu. Quick Ball, discarding Electromagnetic Radar.
Yep.
Now I need to see what we have in here. Of course they're at the bottom. Guess we grab that in case something gets knocked out, which is not unlikely at this point. Attached for turn, I
Yep.
think.
You did. It was a Speed Lightning.
Yep. Well, that's unfortunate. Plasma Fists for 210.
Yep, we'll take 2 from the Horror Psychic, but I don't know if that's gonna matter here because it's at exactly the annoying threshold where I don't kill it easily, but yep.
Take 2.
Yep, take 2 prizes. I mean, it's gotta be. Like I was saying, I kinda have to just play until I see that, that we can't. Oh, that's really funny, but it doesn't actually help. So this thing can't attack next turn, but it does have that annoying ability to just switch out because of the air balloon, and obviously it's got energy to retreat, but it's just like, oh god damn it, I am like so close, but so frustratingly far away with this as well. I don't think I have a reasonable out. Yeah, with 2 of those already being discarded, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have an out here. I'm so pissed. I should have. I've lost, like, because I couldn't get the boss. I couldn't get the power plant at any point. This is so frustrating. I don't have an out anymore with it because I fucking prized like everything that was important. Now, not even everything that's important. I didn't really prize bad at all. I drew nothing useful ever in the entire fucking game. I am so annoyed. No fucking way should I have lost this like that. I am so fucking annoyed.
That is miserable.
I lost because I got the unluckiest you could possibly get. This should not have been a loss for me, even with the tag bolt being as it is. This should not have been a fucking loss. I'm so annoyed. That's just been my thing with this though, that every time I played you specifically, I've just been really unlucky with this. That I shouldn't have lost any of the games we played, but I've lost most of them with this, unfortunately, because I just get bullshitted by one thing or another. Is how it is, I guess. And Pikarom is a deck that could do that for sure, but yeah, like any point in that game that I could have gotten the power plant, which were always the bottom 2 cards of the deck too, no matter what the shuffle did with it. It's so fucking dumb. I also had access to 1 scoop up net still with the Zigzagoon in deck, so the Zigzagoon ping kill the Boltund would have been a thing, because then I could have just gotten Jirachi boss, bring in the Dedenne that I would have hit with the Max Phantom before. That would have also gotten the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just got fucking dog shitted out of it. This deck's insane, by the way. There's like absolutely nothing else really to say with it. It might not look it because it only does 130 at solid base, but this deck is absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, that's about it really. I mean, the Coalossal stuff is fun, because Coalossal itself is really neat being able to accelerate from the discard, which does work with the Sandaconda, being able to discard energy itself as well for its attack. You discard the fire and the fighting, then if it doesn't even die, whatever, it's like you get the energy back. The attacks are free energy, so it's just 1 attach plus the thing, so like that's really good. Ninetales didn't really get to see any play here, but it can copy really strong attacks as well, which is nice. And the Dub Wall is also a pretty good card, so I hear it's been in quite a lot of our decks and been pretty impressed with, so like that obviously helps too.
Revenge Blast is a good attack.
Being able to like snipe Dedenes with the Cramorant can also come up as well, but you probably need 2 Coalossal for that really, because it does discard 3 energy, not 2, so it's a bit difficult to like stream your limited supply of energy with just 1 Coalossal. But to be fair, if you're sniping 160 each time and just like killing the stuff on the bench that matters, that's probably fine. We even have 1 Zigzagoon with a couple of scoop up nets in here, so we can reach stuff like the Eldegoss if it comes up as well, so kinda cool.
Tag Bolt turn, I was looking for a boss's order so I could get price, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know I was living on a prayer throughout a lot of that, but even considering that, it's like I wouldn't have been living on a prayer if I had Power Plant at any point in that game. You just got to keep Thunder Mountain the entire game. That shouldn't happen in a deck that's got 3 stadiums and all the Jirachi stuff with it and all the draw I was doing every turn. That literally just should never happen. So even with 1 prized, I had 2 in a pretty reasonable dig setup to go for it at every point. So yeah, and if I had Power Plant at any point to bounce that stadium, your Dedenne on your, what was it, like Switch plus Dede was the only stuff you had in hand, never goes off, and you never get into the game from there either after the tag bolt. So it's just like, yeah, such is the way. Obviously, you're not gonna win them all. I'm annoyed that it's because of that, rather than because I messed up somewhere, because it's like, there's nothing I could really take away from this, right? It's just, I got dicked on because I got unlucky. There's nothing else that actually really, matters with it. It's just one of those frustrations, isn't it?
That is a very accurate picture, Pepper.
I posted a funny picture on the Discord.
But yeah, like saying, unfortunately this dies to the undisputed best deck in the format next round, even if it didn't have the most success ever. It is unbelievable how bad this gets wrecked by the deck in the next round. So you kind of have to see it here, otherwise it is very unlikely to show up again.
100 is not going to cut it versus a 340 behemoth.
It's not even just that, it's that little black symbol in the bottom left corner.
It's resisted and it's weak.
It's not resisted actually. Dark has lost it, and I mean, it's treated as a poison type, but Dark has lost its resistance to Psychic in this generation. So
that's stupid.
You can see this on the Zigzagoon actually. It's weak to Grass, but it's not resistant to Psychic, right? So it is. It's so dumb.
I thought these were Dark normal for some reason. Aren't these?
That's because they are, yes.
Yeah.
But
so they've been 2 types that resisted Psychic before. It had both of them.
and
none of them were,
yeah, Psychic goes
on.
on.
Gen 1 TCG knew how to balance the Psychic type.
I think they almost went overboard, to be honest. If a -30 resistance on numbers that low, Psychic type wasn't really known for doing damage in the early TCG, so it was 50 from the Kadabra was about it. That was the highest it got, but like, that was unheard of normally. Most of them were free energy for 30 damage, right?
There was the Meditate Mr. Mime, but that was sort of
which doesn't punch through resistance. So, you know. Yeah, we got to see basically all the parts of this, so obviously I didn't need to shred at any point because I had everything going. Thank God for this Malamar, by the way. It's another reason to not play this post-rotation.
I was very tempted to tag bolt this thing.
Yeah, right? I mean, it did so much for me in that game, right? Like, the fact
it's a respectable thing to just whack over the head.
Exactly. And like the fact if I could just keep going with it too, it's ridiculous. Like, this is actually absurd to have as a 1/1 in here. Not very many of these decks played it, which is weird, to be honest.
I would also have been tempted to boss in the Malamar and still do the thing. Yeah,
you'd have gotten 4 prizes off of that, and I would have been in a much tougher point there. But we got to see some interesting dynamics come out in that game, at least. Like, obviously the difference between the 2 and the 3 pricing. This is one of the few decks where the regular V is actually good as well. It's almost like a Manectric, Mega Manectric situation that way, where the regular guy is also capable of doing some stuff. So like seeing the fact that it's a 2 prizer that evolves into a 3 prizer makes the dynamic quite different there, because your big Electro Power play, like, it still got the KO here, but it didn't actually give you the game, right? Which is something that we don't see very often for these things. Usually it's just Unga Bunga 3 prize sold a bit here, right? But this guy can actually technically hit 10 damage harder than its evolved form if it needs to. That almost came up, to be honest with you, because if if the Raichu was like attacking instead of the Zeraora, then the damage would have actually mattered, right? Because Horror Psychic doing an extra 2 ends up giving me just the right number that I need to hit 290.
I have a question.
What's up?
I KO'd the last Pokemon to win the game. It has a Horror Psychic energy on it, and the recoil would KO mine. Is that a draw?
As always, it depends on the rest of the board state, but yeah, and under our board state, where we still have bench Pokemon and stuff, both of us fulfill one condition to win, so yeah, it would be a draw.
Just making sure.
Yeah. There wasn't any way that I could have feasibly thingied that with just not being able to get the power plant stuff. I don't think I had anything left in deck actually to fin out with the treasure, because I did unfortunately have to go through like all of my Dragapult stuff in the end, because I had 2 damage ones on field. You KO'd 1 VMAX and you KO'd 1 V, so like I didn't
if you still had the Mewtwo in there?
No, the Mewtwo I discarded the turn prior with the research. That was the biggest annoyance, because I couldn't discard. I mean, again, maybe what I should have done is treasure, discard boss, and put the Mewtwo down. Problem with that play is that then I can't put the Zigzagoon down, which I was looking to go Zigzagoon net to ping kill the Boltund and get basically so much closer to it being just like boss to Dene kill, right? But if I put the Mewtwo down and like gotten that bit, I couldn't get the Zigzagoon down. I didn't have enough bench space, so I don't think I could have done everything that I wanted to, even if I did go that route.
Well, don't worry, this guy will have all the bench space he needs soon enough.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm not even sure if you play that in that deck, but it'd be funny.
Oh, what? It's in Eternatus? Oh yeah, no, you play this. It's the big scoop up net thing that it does. Is you play that with like 4 of this guy. So yeah. Nah, again, it's fine. I'm annoyed because of the draw order, obviously, but it's fine. It happens. Like, there's plenty of things that we could say could go differently with whatever. It's just one of those, like, I don't know if I can take anything away from that game other than get good at drawing, I suppose. We had a good start at the very least with it. Got everything set up pretty quickly, so can't really fault that off of going first. And if you're going to lose to anything, losing to one of the quote-unquote best decks in the format, it's probably an alright place to be, isn't it? The Boltund is really good. Yeah, Boltund is so good too, though. Like, we only
Thunder
saw...
Mountain with Boltund is gross.
It's crazy, yeah. So...
Some people try to make pure Boltund builds and they did okay.
Yeah.
So we're now an electric Mew deck which pleases Boltund as its accelerator.
And you can't even use Boltund with Mewtwo and Mew. So you... That's the thing, isn't it?
Still having the acceleration is massive for Mew.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is very, very good for sure. It's just like you can't even use a Mewtwo and Mew to copy Electrify, and that shows just how good that potential setup is if it did well enough without even half the deck working with the other half, right? Because Mewtwo and Mew can't copy Bolt Storm either. Kinda crazy. Right, well those are the 2 main things I had to play, and I know both of you have at least got something that you would like to do still, so... I guess I should switch off of that, just so you can mosey on in there. Probably makes it easier. Or whichever way around you want to go, I don't care. I was just shifting off colours so that I can...
I mean, I was gonna just...
Okay, Whatever. Make sure you didn't try and draw cards when you were over here.
Let's tidy up these damage counters.
Yeah. Again, sorry for being a bit pissy on the end of that one. It's just like, god damn it, man. How's...
You have an excuse. I'll go second.
Yeah.
Well, it was my call, so...
Oh.
You are going second, but I did call heads.
It was my choice to let you go second, asshole.
That's not a good... This is going to raise questions. This is good.
I see. One final ride, huh?
No, actually, this is pretty much a disaster of a lead, but there you go.
We'll put down a dojo.
One final ride, huh?
I don't know if I want to do this right now in case I get an evolution, but I could also get a basic with this, so I guess we just do it regardless.
It's probably reasonable. I mean,
Or I get nothing. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I was gonna say fail search one way or another is always possible.
Then we'll.
No, you are going first.
Nope. Shit, I don't want to discard that, but I kind of want to keep going. Oh well.
Just hamster issues. Now imagine if that was a Crobat, huh? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
We'll put down a fighting energy. Do another Great Ball. Get another Drill Burr.
Yeah, it's a pretty good opener then.
And go ahead.
Tank ball first.
I know I'm a couple of minutes late, DNA. I've just read the comment.
And a Granger Rock.
Yep.
Oh boy, yep. I mean, obviously you know from that
Dragapult.
it's going to be that way, but... Not that it's the same type of deck anyway, but I just want to say I was doing this before it was cool.
Yeah, this is my idea to try and replace the Blastoise with some more sane way of preserving energy on board.
Yeah, because this doesn't have to move basic energy, it can move any energy, so that makes sense.
Get Leo.
Hey, you said
Another
it right.
Cherish Ball.
I'm sorry, that was uncalled
I'm
for.
gonna be real screwed.
Well, you can't Malamilano and discard, right? Because there's no damage to heal, so...
Blue. And...
No, instead
all
this
that
is going to be
research
like
away.
the world's best research. For this
Actually,
stuff.
that's a terrible research because Malum and Lana being there
I
in this
know, but like...
Everything else?
Have a severe Kaelin in there, surely. We'll be fine.
Jesse and James time.
That would be so silly.
Football, discard, Deaders.
TNA's just like, surely smile.
Mew out.
Hey, you wish you had some actual fairy energy in here now that this is in the active.
Dreadful. Okay. Mega Stable T-Tar.
Not gonna lie, that would actually be kind of a sick way of like adapting this from the all special energy thing that we saw.
Catching a raw energy, discarding quick ball. Play deaders. No. Drop Marnie in the Stable Tart.
Yeah, that's exactly it, DNA. The true strength of it is that it is for colorless, and I abused the heck out of that by Guzma hollering for weakness guard energy. You know? Is there any reason we didn't get this guy out of the deck first? Just out of interest. Since you detended away a bunch of search stuff, is there any reason he didn't get discarded as well?
Priorities. I think I was actually at search stuff after I considered my
No, you still. I mean, you literally discarded a quick. You still had something else in hand outside of the Dedenne.
Okay, yeah, I was done. Soul Burst.
Yeah, this might be a problem already.
Kind of.
Hold up. Let him do the thing first. They're doing exactly what Matt used to do to me, and I'm just like, let me get this resolved first. Yeah, you would.
It's not actually unreasonable to power up Collider Storm in this matchup.
It's not a bad attack.
I want this guy so we can attack next turn, that's obvious. Yeah, fuck! There's a reason, there's a universe this comes up.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, that's the thing, I don't know.
Right, so we have drawn, we have attached to
Attached to Drober,
bench.
evolved to Excadrill.
Yeah.
Quick ball discarding martial arts dojo.
Yeah, Soul Burst being 5 of any energy. Pretty good attack.
Yeah, there's no fucking way I can do anything with this. Shit. Top pad.
I guess we don't have another one of these guys available then, do we?
Nope.
Did we really cut to only one of those?
Don't know.
I thought we had.
Bazooka.
I thought we had 2.
Yeah. And
And nothing in hand, nothing going there. Do we really only have 1?
Yeah, there's not a free match room from there, because I do have to...
No, there was a second one in there.
I didn't see it. Might have been a card bug.
Would be sort of annoying if it was, but no, there was definitely another one available because it was not prized. Then reveal that now.
I didn't see it, so...
I don't think that was a free matchup for me, just I had tossed the Mallow and Lana, but...
Yeah, but with a 0 card hand and no like Excadrill follow-up or anything, I can understand.
What the hell am I meant to do?
Yeah, because I am going to be pressuring quite heavily at that point. But... So, game 2. I'll let you choose who goes first.
How gracious of you! Loser of the coin toss.
Thing is, I don't even know. Because either way, you're going to be soul bursting before I can get anything done. If you have anything to say about it. I still think I need to get evolutions going as soon as possible, so I'll go first.
I think so as well, because at least being able to try and pressure it makes sense, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Think on my lead.
This is
not...
This is what happens when we try and cover too many things in one deck, isn't it?
I mean, That's probably the most reasonable thing to lead with. At least it
God,
gets rid of
that's
it.
sad.
That goes down early. Actually, it's not the most unreasonable in existence. And again, if this is happening anyway.
You
Yeah,
get the
yeah,
stick.
just
You
think-
get the stick. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick. Yeah, I just mean because this is gonna happen anyway, so it's like I'd rather it have a chance to put itself back in.
Go ahead.
Just Gen 8 things, unfortunately.
That's going. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do a smart thing. Plays Cherish Ball first. Yep. Alright. Remove. Aurora, discard Sabletar. Play the Xerneas Prism, I think I do need to preserve it in this matchup. Drop Swell. Switch to Mew Mew. Last card Deaders. Let's go. Yeah, what am I supposed to choose my opening here?
Yeah, it's weird because, like, normally I would say Xerneas Prism, but then I'm not even sure because, like, the prize map is a
Michael.
bit weird. Sorry, my playlist is just going between the two main New Super Mario Bros. Themes here. I'm like, how has it even done that? There are like probably over 2,000 songs on this playlist at this point. How has it managed to go those exact two, one after the other here, when it's randomized as what plays?
Greninja and Gardevoir.
Yep.
Discard this for Quick Ball. Oh. Do that. Well. Is this a will this turn then? Yeah. Do it, look. Get that active. Get Retazard out into hand. I'm really sure it's gonna have to be a pass. I'm just double check my moves, make sure I've got no random one energy thing I can actually play, because I can't have a fairy song for anything in this list.
That's what I'm saying. Should have a couple of fairy energy in there. Would be great. You shift him over with the Xerneas, it'd be fantastic.
It's not the craziest idea I've ever heard, but
Not really.
just be a pass then.
That's fighting energy, Tate and Liza. I can't play the other stuff in my hand, it's too destructive.
Understandable.
That's probably wise. Fortunately, we can't set up next one. But we will drill Bazooka.
Just a roll 120.
Martial Arts Dojo, Quick Ball, Zebstrika, and Fighting Energy.
Okay, that must be something with going weird with the playlist if it's putting the castle song on as well here. I'm gonna keep it, but because it's good, but still.
Bench Mew Mew. Do I still want to? Still. Soul. I like the storm. Yeah, that's set up a thing. I might better off just delete in front of me, actually. Do that, this, that. Yeah, so I think I will attach active discarding Reshizard.
Yeah, you've got it. What the fuck am I meant to do from here?
Yeah.
Look at this fucking
It
garbage.
certainly doesn't help. I did see the two at the top going, uh-oh.
Let's get you want to get free size? Please try and get your deck going.
Yeah, because I'm not losing to you, I'm losing to my deck killing me.
Okay.
And boy, do I know that feeling today.
With that in hand, I think I'll play this. I lead this. So, yeah.
It's a lot of basics.
Patch Fighting Energy, can't do that. Martial Arts Dojo, Great Ball.
Oh, no.
Alright, I'm gonna just do that, so it definitely is shuffled now.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. That's a yeah, this point. Adventure Mew Mew. Oh. So a little quick ball of scanning swell. Get out. Okay. Pick up a Ranger's Aura. Discard that for Aurora Energy. Which? Marnie.
You know what? That's fine. That's not as fine.
It's less
God
fine.
damn it.
Bench a second Mew Mew. Selfie Hood. I don't expect. I have no reason to expect a shadow box at this point. So I should probably put it here to keep my path clear for air balloons. Yeah.
That would fuck you off something fierce, wouldn't it? We just start swinging into your Mewtwo's and leaving damage on them.
I will mud slap you for 10. Take that, bitch.
Pass it back to you then.
Unfortunately, this is miserable, but I think I need to do this. Detonate, discarding 2 Pop Pad and an Ordinary Rod.
It's annoying, but
Okay, we get a Blitzel. And
Zeb-
more
Zeb-
of those, okay.
Zebstrika, yeah.
Zebstrika. Great Ball. Blitz or Drillbur. Second Great Ball.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Oops.
sorry.
I don't play Great Ball. I'm not that desperate.
Maybe you should. Maybe you would have found Solgaleo if you did.
Roll Bazooka.
That is even prize.
150 at the
130.
moment, yeah.
Yep. And go. Tag ball.
Still feels like a little bit of a what are we doing right now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, this is technically back to the Mario playlist part, but at least it's a very different section of it here.
There might be something I actually consider putting in here as one of those Mimikyu. Because if I hit you for 130,
I mean,
kind of
yes,
sad if.
specifically for this matchup, it seems kind of neat. For like, I guess it's that is literally just what the Mimikyu is for. It doesn't really do anything in any other matchup.
Mahala and Reshizard.
Yeah.
Kuzma and Hala, discarding Reshizard and a Calyx well. That's well blue unit. Okay. Yes, five colours, so we can do it with that. Well,
Yeah.
and got this on here and outrage KO.
It's a bold strategy, Con.
Right, so what the hell else I do strategy? Instead of saying just how it's fizzling,
Miserable.
it probably should.
Yeah, this is fucking miserable. Sprint.
Gotta do what you gotta do. That's the way it be. That's the Excadrill
Research.
way.
Bump the swell.
That is a lot of them gone at this point. It's what, 3?
Ordinary Rod. Two, three. And there's no more energy in there, so.
Yep. So just the Excadrill pieces and the energy going back.
Roll Bazooka.
We would get there even if Diancie wasn't on the field.
Yeah.
3 prizes.
Okay. Air blue. Do you want to put the rainbow on here? Research off the top. Discard switch in a unit. Quick ball, discard. So Leo GX. Do you want soul? Mew, honey. I'm gonna have to use my soul burst GX here.
When was the last time we even seen this GX attack? Was it in the Metagross deck or something in like Lost Thunder?
Yeah. Yeah, it was that or the time I tried to do the exact same thing with a Huntail.
Fair.
I'm very. I don't think I can afford to do that. Very tempted though. So,
Oh, I think I know what you might be wanting to do, but
I think the smarter play is going to be to Marnie.
Marnie makes sense here, I think.
Oh. I just noticed an alternate win finish. Oh.
Can this go down?
Pretty sure,
I think
yeah.
so. Can't put an energy, but I can put that down.
Yeah, because you had an excess Drober in hand that you couldn't play because you Great Ball for one, so that has
Yes.
been down.
And Drill Bazooka.
That is a 140 bazooka.
Yep.
This number is
Yeah.
consistent.
That is the idea.
Perish Ball.
That damage counter is taking some abuse right now with the constant flipping.
Boltund GX.
Yep.
Tag Ball.
Sorry, I just found it funny.
These two out. Gardevoir and Malolana.
Yep.
Use the Malolana, discard the two Pokemon I just searched. So heal up. Play. My prizes. Really? I will bench his Cryo. Well, it's tricks. But okay, do get Marnied. Don't want it. I don't want to hit it back. I don't think. And let's attack here. It's probably going to be the attack that kills it.
Plim is 180, I believe.
There's a few attacks that do it here.
Yeah, I don't get any support effects I want at the moment. So I want to keep free on this at the moment. So just delete it with. I think Dark Pulse. Don't use that in a while.
Dark Pulse for 210.
Ordinary Rod.
Ditto has to go there, yeah. Is that gonna mess... Oh no, there's still a Drober. I was gonna say, is that gonna mess stuff up? No, you discarded the Drober in the last Bazooka, I think.
There's no more energy in there, so...
Been consistently only one energy in the discard. That is a thing.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Boss's orders in the other Mewtwo.
Alright.
Sprint.
Jojo. I'm still behind, so it's a 10 Jojo.
Yeah, so it's 150 that's getting put on at the moment.
Roll Bazooka.
Yep.
It's a statistically relevant amount of damage that's getting put on with it.
Yep. Oh. Okay. Cherish Ball. No. You know what? That is a relevant one. Energy called attack I did not know existed. That is a. Yeah, it's an energy card. Huh, neat. Okay.
I mean, there's
Tabletop.
physically no way that you can use it in this deck, but
No. Let us
did we shuffle?
these three. Oh,
Just making sure. Okay.
sorry, that's three. We didn't hit it. Oh well. I'll play here, so I will air balloon out to this. Activate Path of Life. Take these free energy onto it.
The best fairy card I never got to play because it has an ability.
And we're gonna see if you can hit the 180 next turn. I might have a bit late. Right, full fire first thing. Delete. No.
Excadrill, Fighting Energy, Boss's Orders, Mewtwo Mew.
And the statistically relevant thing is even if you could have Eldegoss Malolaned, it still wouldn't have saved it. Because there's a 140 on board, so it would have been down to 60. It's
I
like...
was fishing for
Yeah.
the Elder Goth or boss to kill Diancie if failing that, but
Let's see what was even left in here.
oh, I could have got it. Ah, I forgot about the Elder Goth. Quick ball for that. Drained. Oh well. It didn't matter anyway if the math was like that, so
Yeah, I think it was to the point where it shouldn't have mattered, because I think we could have gotten to 3 cards left anyway at that stage. Because there was Zebstrika didn't get used either, so we had boss, and then yeah, like Zeb up, it's still 210 because there's the damage mods in play, so it statistically still didn't. It was relevant damage.
but yeah. I had a couple of tweaks to this since test games. Decided to try and cut the fat and run instead run a FDY engine. Where I use Guardian Sylveon and Greninja Zoroark. This is redundancy in my attackers and can go higher than the main partners up here. Our Kaleidoscope is a way of saving energy, which is not Blastoise. It keeps them all on board.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this a bit more. I almost wish these were just basic fairies, because you had several chances. Yeah.
But they could basic fairies. Like,
This
the
might...
Wheels one I just noticed was that in the middle of that last game was Star Search would have been relevant at a couple of points.
Honestly,
If I'd gone for it.
you have enough Rainbow Energy.
Yeah, I did add
Just
an
play
energy.
the fairies.
Yeah, I did also add an energy as part of the fat cut. That probably should have been a Sinlin. Like you mentioned, it probably should have been there, and Dan looked at it now, and it probably
Yeah.
should have been.
Yeah,
it should
because-
have been.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't-
not considered
you-
doing building. It's not-
The way it is right now, you're struggling very much to keep up with the amount of damage I'm throwing out every turn.
Yeah, in these kind of matchups, that because one thing I've noticed I couldn't really find a good play for is a big hit attack because I don't want to play Dragonite in this. The Blastoise was kind of doing double duty there because it could scale up stupid high in some situations.
I just...
I couldn't-
I
Wait
can't...
for it.
I can't stand the idea of the Blastoise though, because it's like, yeah, it can scale, and then it deletes your entire board's worth of energy to do it. So like, what the fuck is
What
the
are you
plan
doing
from
after?
there? Yeah.
That's why I just try and roll like this, maybe scale Dark Pulse sometimes if it really has to, and just be a 2-shot deck. Maybe that's incorrect, but I thought I'd try it.
I think this
Yeah.
idea is at least a little bit, it's a bit more palatable to me. I really do wish there was fairy energy for this, as I say, because this could have come up
Yeah.
so much.
One unit. I think I still want one unit as I've prized 3 of these guys and I need to think about Dark Pulse target. But I can
guess.
see 1 unit, 2 fairies, if I can find a different cut for the Sinlin. It
Yeah.
might just have to go down to 2 fairies, no unit, and just have to hope. It works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could definitely be Gary based. The Altaria also crossed my mind, but at this point, really?
Yeah, Altaria doesn't do anything anymore, unfortunately.
Like, it only beats the mirror.
I kind of wish I could run the new Excadrill art, but unfortunately this is not compatible.
Yeah, there is, however, the CEC Excadrill art, the clay one.
Fair.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of that one either. I prefer the.
Yeah,
It's reasonable.
I like the
guess we like
miners. I like
Yeah.
the miners on their break.
Yeah.
It is really cute. Yeah, so for anyone who's not sure by this point what the idea with this one is, the Excadrill itself does have an attack at the very end of the game where if you get to 3 or fewer cards in your deck remaining, it does 180 for a single energy. We didn't quite get down that far. Maybe we could have been more aggressive with sprints if we were wanting to do that, but I think it was better not to in this case because we were getting enough relevant stuff out of it. But
I don't
yeah.
think that's for this matchup, to be honest. I think that's
Yeah.
if Sassian comes out with the big 2 prizes.
Yep.
They
It's
can
like-
have the kind of health range where this plus Diancie plus behind Dojo matters.
It's like second attack is the one that fuels the first attack. It's a solid amount of damage for just 1 energy and discarding the top of your deck. Whilst it is frustrating to lose your resources you want, like all 4 of your power pads. Sorry, buddy. It sometimes it's just the way it goes, and it's like, well, you're getting closer to the 11th hour tackle to finish off the game and stuff as well. Because as good as 120 is with the like plus, on average, plus 30, sometimes plus more because Martial Arts Dojo when you're behind, which you often will be against these bigger decks, right? Usually you can actually hit even harder with this. It's still not enough to close the game out by itself. You do want to be able to get to this bigger hit against certain stuff, especially if it happens to resist fighting still. Hello, Dragapult. So yeah, you're...
In the case you'd want to go up to 11 hour, because big ones can take 2 drill bazookas sometimes. Depends on how the stadium war's going. Depends.
Yeah. And
This one in particular is very frustrating.
Yeah, this is the one deck that's consistently plays spell, which makes sense because it outs the power plant, but it's still like, goddamn, you know.
Thankfully, the damage jump doesn't mean that much in this matchup because of the HP range is still usually a 2-shot with Diancie, but I can see it being a problem if this thing gets prized or bossed down. I did consider one of those turns.
Yeah.
It's just been too late to matter.
Looking at some of the other stuff.
It also meant you wouldn't have been killing an Excadrill, and that would have been more damage from an Excadrill.
You had plenty at that point, though, is the thing. Like, denying your Excadrill works as long as you don't have Excadrill in the back. Otherwise, I'm not really that bothered, because it's just like, kill 1, 2 more pop up.
Literal moles.
Literal whack-a-mole, yeah.
I'm glad you
Sorry
knew
for
where I was...
making a mountain out of a molehill.
Glad you knew where I was going with that. Wackajoe, baby. Yep, there you go, DA.
In hindsight, I may should have gone with this earlier when you're doing 150s, because I just know this thing does tank at 150.
It certainly does. It is 160 in its HP total, so...
You have to get it out to use it consecutively, but even if I just put
I
this
was
on the
tempted
hit,
I was tempted to boss it early and just like, okay, you're not getting this out, I'm killing it.
Yeah. It's just the fact of it lives a hit is actually something here, you know. Because we obviously were nowhere near 11th hour tackle, and even with on
And
neutral
God
territory.
forbid you ever put down one of your fighting weak bombs, because you have to against this.
yeah, that is one issue I found with this kind of build, that because I had to run because the best tax for this kind of thing are on tag teams, you have to run things at these bad starters.
Yeah.
If either of those goes down at the start, even if these go down at the start,
I think something fighting weak. These bloody hedgehogs.
Hamsters, but yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a spiky Pokemon.
They all look the same to me for a while.
True.
that's why they're called Pika clones. When are we getting our broken Togedemaru?
Who knows? Who knows? Hey, at least a Pika
Also-
clone this time was another evolution. Like that works, right? Been a while.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, you were gonna say about Eldegoss?
Yeah. Shout outs to the happy Eldegoss.
Yeah,
Forever White is so cute.
it is. It is. I think it was mostly just like I couldn't be bothered getting out was probably the thing, but like honestly, I think both are good though.
Yeah, the other one's fine. It's just this one's happier. It's
Just
like seeing The Simpsons where you got a cute sheep, a cuter sheep, and a really cute lamb. The regular one is the first sheep.
What did the seeds do?
What to get blown off?
Yeah, because I mean, what are they growing into?
Gossiflers? I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, have you seen how quick these things make eggs in daycares? Have you?
Yeah, but are the eggs the seeds?
I think we're thinking a little bit too deep in this one at the moment. Okay, so the
It's
only
not my
deck.
fault they make it weird.
So the only deck we haven't seen then that would be expected is the Rillaboom, right? I guess so long as we deliberately avoid the Center Scourge matchup, we could probably save it for next time, couldn't we?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Especially if we are spending 2 weeks in DAA. Like, I don't think we have to. We could just have the rotation afterwards, but it depends on how much stuff we have to actually play, I think.
Well, there's certainly not going to be enough stuff to just play 2 pre-rotation DA with this next set.
Yeah.
Oh boy, get ready for
We might need to do one pre-rotation, one post-rotation.
Yeah, and post-rotation bare minimum is going to be including Champions Path because there's like 3 cards that might be like I wouldn't even say could be used right now, but you know, is like there's maybe like 4 or 5 cards in total in that set which are new and potentially like interesting at some point. So we would still be effectively moving on a bit there. It's to the point where I was not sure if it would even be like worth doing that or just going straight to Vivid Voltage afterwards, because there is just that little. Oh boy, get ready for the history video.
There isn't
on that
even much
one.
in Vivid Voltage. Is the problem.
Well,
Yeah, that's why.
no, if you're looking at tiered stuff. I think there's at least 4 of the VMAXs in that set are actually interesting to look at from, like, you know, off-meta perspective. So I think there's enough stuff that we might want to do within that set that could be interesting if we're at least okay with that. And I mean, there's still the Charizard for the single prize stuff, but from a meta perspective,
also-
you're completely right, yeah.
We're also probably throwing Shining Fates in there to have Cram in as well. That's also a deck that can be played.
Yeah, this is where
VMAX.
it's like line has got to be drawn somewhere sort of bit, right? Because it's just there's so little in so many of these sets coming up. It's like we're gonna have to group some of them together, but where does the line get drawn for it? And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, get ready for the freaking history part in this one. No, I don't even know if it's gonna crack half an hour for Darkness Ablaze. There's so little in there, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so I think so long as we deliberately avoid it with the Center Scorch, I think this will be fine to show next time out, because let's face it, I don't think we're going to have enough stuff to show within the next couple anyway. We can play something along these lines. This probably does need to be shown pre-rotation though, because netball does rotate, so we will need to do it before that happens. So, but yeah, this was the one I was actually like most looking forward to sort of playing, and then Sai picked it up immediately, so that's why I didn't show it in the end and went with the 2 that I did. But you know, I'm also perfectly happy showing those as well. So
No one wanted to pick up the mole, so I did.
that's fair.
Yeah, I was thinking about them all. That's when you bought. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I think it's a perfectly reasonable deck. It's one that I maybe could have at some point pinged in. Maybe it's a bit too RNG heavy for me. Maybe the Zebstrika is kind of yeah. But then again, it's weird because like I would want to try the Cinccino instead of the Zebstrika. But looking at that game, it's hard to say whether or not it would have been better or worse, because the draw 4 was actually kind of necessary, right? So it's weird. Like, you wouldn't have had to discard all the power pads immediately, but you also wouldn't have gotten the boss for game, like, the turn prior, right? So, tough to say whether or not it would have actually been better or worse. It's weird. Yeah, anyway, I do believe that is enough fun stuff with it here. It is nice at least to see Mewtwo and Mew get one last sort of round. It is, of course, a very different style now that we've got Aurora Energy available. Yeah, this thing ain't sticking around either for very long, so good to get one use out of that before it goes away. Reggies are in shambles not having this available, right? Yeah, cool stuff. Actually, the unit energies don't stay either, so this whole strategy doesn't work.
Yeah, this basically collapses.
So, good to see it beforehand. One final use out of this, even though this doesn't rotate, the other one does somehow, but this one doesn't, so... It's promo like 190 something, I think, was the last print of it, and that's well within legal range, but the other one, the Turbo Drive one, the one that I actually like, does rotate. Because it got the alternate art, like, thingy on it or something, I think. I don't know, it's just still numbered the same anyway, it's stupid.
Yeah. SM10... Oh, it's the Turbo Strike one. Huh.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it. It's weird.
The, I mean, I'll bring it out in the set once I think it's a bit here, but, yeah, for those who are on the YouTube side, if you've somehow made it this far, despite my and bitching within this one, thank you, because yeah, it's sometimes it's tough. Like, I mean, we've seen it with this as well. Sometimes the deck just does not want to cooperate with you, and you don't get to show the really cool thing you want to do, and yeah, just be that way. But that's fine because there are always other decks to play, and well, I say that. But next set is exactly 2 cards and nothing else, so look forward to that, I suppose. Alright, till next time.